Hello and welcome. Today I thought it'd be interesting to fit a Hornby 21-pin Bluetooth TXS decoder to this Class 91. The reason I thought it would be interesting is because one of my favourite channels, New Junction, said he was having trouble with the decoders in this loco and they were jerking about. I have quite a few of these decoders and have not had any trouble with them, which is why I thought it would be worth just filming this and see if it works okay for me or not. I have several of these decoders. The JMRI Thales has one in each end, and this Pullman HST also has one in each end. And over here, this Flirt has the 21-pin decoder in each end, and this CXS locomotive has the decoder in. I only fitted that a couple of weeks ago, and that would be more interesting to film probably. The decoder fits fine in here, but the body's very tight and it damaged the speaker connector. So in the end I was able to solder a different connector to the speaker and plug it into the circuit board here. Finally, this City of Lancaster has one of these decoders in as well, and they all run fine. I've not had any trouble. So let's see how we get on fitting it to this. The Class 91 is currently fitted with a Gagemaster Ruby Series 6 decoder, which I think is a rebadged Digitrax decoder. I've never been particularly happy with it because despite messing with CVs, I've not been able to get it to run smoothly. It just stops abruptly and won't crawl with this decoder. And I've played about with lots of CV settings. So I'm hoping with the Hornby decoder it will run nice and smoothly. I'm now going to attempt to remove the body. I'm always a bit nervous about doing this because I break locos or bend stuff quite easily. They're very delicate. The instructions claim the screws are through the bogies, which is a bit of a bizarre design. And I have done it before on this loco some years ago, but I can't remember exactly. So, let's see if the instructions are right. There's one. Which one did it come out of? What, two? So, wow, that's how you do it. And here we go. There's the inside, and there's the previous decoder. So now we're going to swap decoders. So I'm now going to remove the old decoder and fit the new one. Off that comes, a bit looser than I expected. And I'll put this one on. Usually they're nice and tight, but that was a bit looser than I expected. But there we go, the new decoder's on. I don't know if this has an internal speaker or not, so we'll program the decoder first and then see if there's a speaker, or we have to figure out where to fit one. I haven't really considered where a speaker might go, so we'll worry about that problem when we come to it. Okay, I'm back and I'm going to fit the speaker, and the obvious place is right on top of the bogie here. So I've put the speaker in this small enclosure that comes with it, and has some double-sided sticky tape on the back. And with a bit of luck, I'm going to just stick that there, moving these wires out of the way. And now I'm going to plug the speaker in, which I always find very fiddly too. There we go. And now I'll try and put some tape on to tidy that up. So using the app, I'm now going to link device. Click on this and click link device. Start scan. And straight away it's found it, ready to link. Sometimes I've done this and it's come up as a resettable device, even though it's a brand new decoder. But this time it's working as expected. We'll wait for it to finish scanning and then link. So it's finished scanning and I'm going to link device. Since it's a new device, it wants to do a firmware update, so we'll let it do that. Okay, that firmware update is complete. Now it wants us to power cycle it. I'm not for sure this is really needed, so I'm going to power cycle. Would you like to fetch and import a function map? Yes. Okay, now I want to set a profile. It's going to be class 91. Install locomotive profile. And this is a bit that takes a long time. Okay, finally finished. Power cycle again. I think I need to do import function map. Okay, with a bit of luck, that's worked. So we have our new loco. Okay, I'm going to go into locomotive settings. I'm going to set the address to 9118 and the name of the loco class 91. Yes. Having programmed the address and name, I like to read back the CVs to check everything looks okay. Locomotive settings, advanced refresh CVs. Okay, so I'll look at CVs 17 and 18, they kind of look sensible. I haven't calculated what it should be, but I could do. And I like to look at 29, and that's set to 34, so that's good. That's what we expect. Okay, we've programmed the decoder and loaded a profile. Hopefully we've now got some sound. That sounds promising. Now I like to switch it to DCC mode and control from engine driver. DCC. Okay, now I come into engine driver and I'll select from the roster class 91. I've already filled in all the labels. Let's click lights. Let's see if the cab light works. Yes, there it is. Let's turn on the sound. And off we go. So I'll just try speed step 1, see how that looks. That looks good. There we go. I hope you enjoyed watching the installation of the decoder in this loco and the speaker. I had a bit of fumbling around in the app, finding what I wanted, but we got there in the end and we installed the speaker in the end. So all in all, I think it was a success. See you next time.